Now, from Hollywood, Romance. Romance. Transcribed stories of love and adventure, of comedy and crisis, of conflict and human emotion. Today we present the story of an American soldier serving with the occupation forces in Japan, as told by Ted Pittenger in his novel, Warriors Return.
Personnel aboard the SS Appears Victory as guests of the Navy.
Oh, a comet.
Please do not annoy Navy personnel with landlubber questions concerning time of arrival. You will be informed when the port of Seattle is sighted this morning.
Well, there it is, what you've been waiting for.
Man, this is the day.
You know what I'm going to do first? I got every dinosaur record ever made. And I'm going to get me a box of good Panatellas, a case of the best scotch, and just sit and listen for about a week. What you going to do first, Keppel?
I'm going to hop the fastest train from Camp Dix to Chicago and register for the spring term under Jordan.
Who's Jordan?
You mean to tell me you never heard of Jordan?
No.
You're supposed to be an educated man, Sarge.
Yeah. How about you, Sarge? What you going to do first thing? Terry. Hey, Terry, I asked you a question.
Oh, sorry, Twins. I don't know. I haven't thought much about it.
How about this guy, Keppel? He's going back to probably a $10,000 a year job. A kid he's never seen and a wife who looks like Carol Lombard. And he ain't thought much about it.
You got a $10,000 a year job, Sarge? Doing what?
Magazine editor, if I go back to it.
You even thinking of not going back to it?
Oh, the Sarge is nuts, Keppel. But maybe writing magazines, or whatever editors do, is too tame after Lady, huh, Terry?
Not exactly too tame. I sure don't want Lady again.
Oh, you should have seen the Sarge, Keppel. The three of us. Cut off from the stinking battalion, trying to hold a stinking gun position without enough ammo to kill a buzzard. And then 1,000,000 Japs find us and give us the banzai rush.
Keppel isn't interested.
Sure I'm interested. Well, I never was in a banzai.
Well, Terry here, he shoves me into a hole and saved my life. And then you know how many Japs he got with just a bayonet and a machete? 18. That's how many. 18.
Wow.
Boy, they'd come screaming at us, and Terry here would holler, "Not today, Josephine!" And then he'd hack up another one.
Say, are you not today Josephine Wright? Gee, I read about you in Yank.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Boy, I'll never forget that lady rat race, George. Before them Japs jumped us, you kept reading the letter. And you kept mumbling, "Not today, Josephine." You know, kind of under your breath. Man, you hollered it every time you knocked off a nip. Must have been something in that letter that got you all steamed up.
Yeah, there was a letter, wasn't there?
Why won't you apply for a medical discharge, Terry? I'm making as much as both of us were when you let them draft you. If you want to lie around for a few months before you go back to work, there won't be any financial problems. I'm glad I took just 2 weeks off when Winston was born. If I'd quit work for 6 months or even longer as you wanted, these last 2 promotions simply wouldn't have happened. I'm enclosing a snapshot of Winston. Quite a boy we have. The nurse takes excellent care of him up in Westport, and of course I get up to see him almost every weekend. We'll continue that arrangement when you get back, I imagine, because the country's good for him and a toddler would be rather underfoot with all the business entertaining I have to do in the apartment. He's saying a few words now. Calls the nurse Mama. Isn't that a scream? I do want you to get your discharge, Terry, dear.
18 of them. Man, Terry, you must hate Japs.
No, I don't hate them, Keppel. I don't think I hated them even when I had to kill them.
Well, you gave a pretty good imitation of hating them. How long were you in the hospital after that, Sarge?
About 4 months. Then Manila, then the last 6 months in Yokohama.
Funny, ain't it? We go through 18 months of it together, and then we don't see each other for 2 years. And all of a sudden, I run into you in a park in Yokohama. Oh, man, what a crummy place that Yokohama is. It might look better before the Air Force hit it, but 3 days waiting there for this stinking tub was plenty for me. How'd you stand it for 6 months, Terry?
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it at all. Now, we will say it all once more, please, without the writing in the dictionary. You are...
I are Toyoko Watanabe.
I am Toyoko Watanabe.
So, I am Toyoko Watanabe. My years are 22. My employment is to carry messages at Yokohama Post Office.
You speak it well. I am charmed. Itsuko?
I am Itsuko Watanabe. My years are 26. My work, too, is post office, where I am clerk, and each month I earn 60 yen.
You speak it well, too. Now, I am...
You are Ani-chan Terry-san, Mr. Elder Brother Terry. You are American soldier. Your years, it would not be proper to ask.
In America, it would be proper. I am 29. And who else have we talked and written about?
Our living elder parent is Papa-san Watanabe. His work is a carpenter with wood. He's now still sleeping in second room beyond Shoji.
Toyoko tickle his feet and Papa-san we awaken. Toyoko.
Soon we awaken him, but properly. Now, we will study once more from the American calendar. What is today, Toyoko?
Today is 25 of the month of December.
And is it an unusual day, Itsuko?
It is an unusual day. It is 3 months past since Terry-san came first to live in Watanabe House.
That is true. It is also an unusual day because it is Christmas.
Christmas? Christmas is celebration of birthday of Christ. So Itsuko was told of that at missionary school when there was peace.
Now there is peace again.
So there is peace again.
It is very good. And today is Christmas. And last night, while Itsuko and Toyoko and Papa-san were, I hope, having pleasant dreams, Santa Claus came to the Watanabe house.
Santa Claus? We did not hear our guest. Oh, I am so sorry.
Santa Claus did not mean that you should hear him. He left for us, however, the small green tree you see, and the packages beneath it. Well?
Younger sister, tell me earlier, she see Terry-san carrying tree when he returned last evening.
You know what you are, Toyoko? You are a nosy old woman. I brought the tree here, that is true. But Santa Claus put on the decorations.
And Santa Claus placed packages on the beautiful tree?
That is so. There is a package for Toyoko and for Itsuko and Papa-san. There is even one for me.
But the package of Terry-san is same one that come 2 days before. Itsuko see it in post office and bring it here to Terry-san.
It is from Santa Claus.
That cannot be. Return name on package. Say Mrs. Terence Wright, New York, America.
Itsuko, you too are a nosy old woman. And both of you are noisy old women. You awaken Papa-san.
Me-chan Terry-san, elder daughter Itsuko, younger daughter Toyoko.
I hope Papa-san's dreams were pleasant.
All but one. I dreamt once of great fire raid and of Mama, son Watanabe, and younger son Hideko, who joined ancestors then.
I'm sorry, Papa-san.
Oh, please, not to be sorry. It could not be helped. It is nothing.
I bring tea, Papa-san. Will please be seated?
Also, and while we sleep, a tree takes root inside Watanabe house.
It is a Christmas tree.
Brought here by Santa Claus.
I have been explaining Santa Claus to Toyoko and Itsuko.
Santa Claus? Oh, he is American baseball man.
Well, no. Santa Claus comes each year at Christmas time to bring gifts to his friends.
Oh, so. And a small tree to shelter them.
That is so.
But the package of Terry-san is not of Santa Claus. It is of New York, America.
Now, let us look inside the packages.
Yes. Toyoko, it is not proper.
Oh, it is proper. MacArthur says so.
MacArthur?
Sure. Now, Toyoko, Itsuko, Papa-san, open them. The same as I am doing.
It is me-chan Terry-san's custom of America.
So, we also open Itsuko.
It's Papa-san and MacArthur say.
Santa Claus good for you, Toyoko?
Lovely pin of silver. For the face, silver box of powder. An obi, new obi of white silk.
Itsuko, also a pin of silver. A box of powder for the face. A new new obi of white silk.
And in the package, Watanabe, see, a warm garment.
It's a coat sweater, Papa-san.
Footwear of soft wool and a tool for the wood. Oh, nice.
Oh, hey, 3 rolls of color film. Oh.
Is something sad?
No, look.
Oh, American yen?
Santa Claus says, buy something you'd like.
This is Mrs. Terry-san? Not Santa Claus.
Itsuko recognized picture on American yen is Grover Cleveland.
That's right. This is called a $100 bill.
100? Is many yen?
3,000 yen.
Oh.
Then Terry-san is happy. It will buy many things.
I thought maybe she'd send a picture. Look, Toyoko, Itsuko, Terry-san will take pictures of you. Colored pictures.
Sometime, Natsuko and Toyoko must go to work in post office.
Oh, it is so. I had forgotten. Well, on New Year's Day, we will take the pictures.
Toyoko, we wear new obi.
This time now, Toyoko, come. Sayonara, Terry-san. Sayonara, Papa-san.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. Sayonara. Daughters will come back to prepare evening meal.
That is good.
Watanabe understands of American Santa Claus.
So?
Sure. It's same thing, American Uncle Sam.
Itsuko, other side of Toyoko, please. Back a step, closer to the fine evergreen. So. Now. Smile. Smile. You are dried up old women. That's how to make you smile. This will be a fine picture, too.
Nick and Terry-san make everybody happy.
This must be a happy day. Now, I have an errand at the Army post.
Oh, what is this place?
Nogayama Park.
You are not lost?
No, I'm not lost. I can get back. I am hungry at 6 o'clock.
At 6 o'clock, we shall have a feast.
Toyoko and Itsuko take lobsters to Papa-san. We shall have a feast.
Thank you.
Come, Toyoko. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Goodbye, Terry-san.
I'll just have to tell them when we're all together tonight. I wish I knew how to do it.
Well, I'll be... Sarge! It ain't no Sergeant, not today, Josephine Wright.
Swenson, you old son of a gun. Hey, you made PFC.
I made Sergeant, but I got busted back. Oh, Jerry. Gosh, I ain't seen you since the medics hauled you off, lady, practically in pieces. You all right?
Well, sure. How about you?
Never got a scratch all the time. You know what?
What?
I'm going home. Tomorrow, on a tub called the Epirus Victory. Say, where can we go to celebrate?
I got to get down to the PX in a hurry and get some things, change an American bill into yen. But we'll have plenty of time to celebrate, Swents. I'm going home on the Epirus Victory tomorrow, too.
Terry-san, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too, Papa-san. Please be seated again.
Also, I went to work this morning.
So?
However, I did not work this afternoon.
At what time?
At 2 o'clock.
At 2 o'clock you did not work.
That is correct. You understand?
I am charmed to hear your speech.
I bathed the public bath.
With hot water?
Lukewarm.
Oh, that is a sorry state of affairs. There is something here in my musette bag I wish to ask your opinion of. You will pardon me while I take the other things out?
Oh, certainly.
Some cans of beer, toothpaste, a hammer.
Oh, it is a fine hammer.
It is not what I am looking for. Soap, facial tissues, shampoo, chocolate bars. Well, I do not find what I wish to show Papa-san.
Oh, is it sad?
No, it was a silly nothing. I have no use for these other things, if I may put them in a corner of the room.
As Terry-san wish. Now, there is the matter of the 2 lobsters.
The lobsters?
I wish to hang one outside as is Japanese New Year custom.
I am charmed to hear of the custom.
However, Itsuko and Toyoko wish to prepare both of them for our feast.
Many people are hungry.
Oh, yes. You speak the real.
Terry-san, I'll make you a Japanese song once more, please.
It is silly.
Itsuko and Toyoko like it.
Papa-san might awaken.
Papa-san like also.
Well, mashi mashi anone, 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 mashi mashi anone, aso desu ka.
Itsuko and Toyoko have run surprise from Mr. Ed, brother Terry.
Run a breeze is falling down, falling down, falling down. Run a breeze is falling down, my fair lady.
Bravo, bravo.
Bravo, bravo.
Oh, we have made too much noise.
It was a good noise. I awake in time for game?
As Papa-san wishes.
Oh, you say, I listen.
All right. Mark Twain.
Daniel Webster.
Oliver Wendell Holmes.
John Marshall.
John Marshall?
Famous Vice President of the United States.
Oh, America.
Yes. Patrick Henry.
Booker T. Washington.
Robert Fulton.
Harpo Marx.
Harpo Marx?
Well, he wears blonde, funny hair. He makes Americans laugh. Very funny.
He is dried up old woman.
Harpo is a man.
But why is name Harpo?
Because he also plays the harp.
What is harp?
It is an instrument for making beautiful music.
Itsuko does not understand. But show us Harpo Marx in Japanese American dictionary.
He's not in that dictionary.
Toyoko no. Harpo Marx is Santa Claus. No. Santa Claus is Truman.
Santa Claus is Uncle Sam. Harpo Marx must be American baseball man.
Maybe that's as close as we'll get.
It is a good game. It is also becoming late.
Yes. May I have the honor of addressing a humble nothing to you? There is something sad tomorrow. Ashita. I go home. American home.
That is sad.
Home. America.
There is more tea?
I have had too much already.
I will fill the cups.
Skål.
Foolish girl. She is sick.
She ate too large. It is nothing.
Not so. I must leave very early in the morning, before sunrise. Please do not let me disturb Itsuko, Toyoko, and Papa-san. You do not have to come all the way to the streetcar stop, Toyoko.
Oh, there is too much for Terry-san to carry.
I could manage.
He's getting right.
Yes.
Something got in Toyoko's eye last night while we play a medical name game.
How so?
That is why I went early to retire.
I understand.
Terry-san will write letters.
There is a condition.
Condition?
You must go back to school. I would like you to finish high school and then go on to the university.
Oh, there is not enough money.
You must look in the teapot where Ichuko keeps the money for food. Perhaps there is enough now.
I do not understand.
You look. Perhaps there are extra yen for school. From Santa Claus.
This is corner of streetcar?
It is not pretty. Let us hope the rubble will soon be cleared away.
This is corner where Honorable Mama-san and younger brother were found after greatest fire week.
I'm sorry, Toyoko.
Teresa-san must not be sorry. I will go back to the school. Now you will see your own son.
I want that very much.
And I won't see his parents right. And do your work.
Yes. Sayonara.
Sayonara. Sayonara, Teresa-san.
Oh, the comic again.
To all Army personnel aboard the SS Appears Victory. The bridge has sighted the port of Seattle. Don't fall overboard when you get on the foredeck.
Oh, man, that seagoing Jack Benny really said something this time. Let's go.
I'm with you.
Hey, Terry, come on.
Well, you guys go ahead. I'll be up after a while.
Oh, for crying out screaming, we're home. They sighted land.
I know. I've seen land before. You go ahead.
Oh, if he ain't the craziest guy I ever seen.
Saved your life, didn't he?
He's a different guy when he's in a fight, but you wouldn't.
I suppose I might as well go up at that.
Sayonara. Sayonara, Teresa.
Romance is produced and directed by William Frug. Warrior's Return was adapted for radio by Francis Van Hartesveld from the novel by Ted Pittenger and featured Vic Perrin, Chet Stratton, Keith Vincent, Lillian Baeff, Virginia Gregg, and Jay Novello. Musical supervision by Jerry Goldsmith. This is Dan Cumberly inviting you to hear Romance, transcribed next week at this same time. Gunsmoke, CBS Radio has a widely applauded, widely followed program, power-packed with action. Stay tuned for adventure in the Old West as another dramatic situation explodes on Gunsmoke. It follows immediately over most of these same stations.